welcome back to another episode of Giovanna's Interviews. Before we do reveal our guest today, and before we do start this interview is a little tribute to my dog Tino. Sadly and unfortunately, Tino just recently passed away with kidney failure. We do miss our little boy, and Tino, we love you. So this interview is a tribute to my dog, Tino. Our guest today for the 5th episode of Giovanna's Interviews, he is the voice of Thundercracker on Transformers Cybertron. He is the voice of Grizzle in Care Bears The Adventures of Care-Lot, and Grizzle on Care Bears Oopsie Does It movie. He is also the voice of Lord Gardon on LEGO Ninjago's Masters of Spinjitzu, and Sensei Garmadon on LEGO Ninjago's Masters of Spinjitzu. My guest today is Mrmarkoliver. Well, Giovanna and Mark, take it away. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Giovanna's Interviews. I'm your host, Giovanna. With me today, I got a very special guest joining me. You may know him as the voice of Thundercracker from Transformers Cybertron. You may know him as the voice of Grizzle from Care Bears The Adventures of Care-Lot and Care Bears The Adventures of Care-Lot Oopsie Does It movie. And you may know him as the voice of Lord Gardon, Sensei Garmadon, Misake, and Dr. Jillian from LEGO Ninjago's Masters of Spinjitzu and Ninjago. Please welcome my guest. Please welcome Mrmarkoliver. Mark, welcome. How are you?
Hi, I'm very well, thank you. And for everybody listening to this, I hope everybody's well and enjoying themselves this weekend.
Thank you so much, Mark. And so, Mark, of course, I know who you are, but if people don't know who you are, could you please introduce yourself and talk a little bit about yourself?
Well, what can I say? I'm a Vancouver-born voice actor. I got into the voiceover world in 1999. It was kind of a caprice because somebody said to me, why don't you think about getting into voice acting? And I said, well, that's going to be as close-knit a community as trying to join the Freemasons. And I'd had a lot of recording studio experience in New York City, where I'd been living for the previous 14 years. So I thought, I guess demonstrating some versatility would be a good thing. And, and I say this now to all aspiring voice people, the best way you can approach this is to make a list of voices that you feel you can capably pull off. Now that means like, how young can you sound? How old can you sound? Do you have any facility with foreign accents? And that doesn't mean like you have to come to the table with some perfect Estonian accent. It's more like, well, my aunt is from Mobile, Alabama, and I like mimicking her. So you can put that down on your list. So that's basically what I did. And lo and behold, I did get an agent, and I auditioned for a big role. I didn't know it was a big role.
Yeah.
And I wound up being a king of a planet in outer space on a show called Shadow Raiders.
Yeah.
And I remember walking into the studio and people were like, who the hell is this? And I had to sort of say, well, this is sort of how I arrived here, etc. And it was a kind of an exotic voice.
Yeah.
At that time, people had the firm belief that if you were a monarch of a planet in outer space, you probably had an upper class English accent. So that's what I deployed for that character. He was called King Cryos.
Yeah.
And then people go, oh, okay, so obviously you can do this. And then auditions started to come thick and fast.
Yep.
Some I got, some I didn't get.
Yep.
But I loved the experience of doing it because it just made me feel like, oh, this is what I've been put on earth to do. Be the class clown forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah, that's awesome. When you started voice acting, that was way before I was even born.
Scary.
I was born in 2005, so way before you started voice acting way before I was even born.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I like to start off every interview asking this question. So, how'd you get started as a voice actor?
Well, I got my break on this show. I was just referring to Shadow Raiders playing King Cryos. and I had to learn everything in the studio, and I watched people improvise every once in a while. I thought, you're allowed to do that? Like, you can go sort of off piste, off script, uh, and I thought that was wonderful. So whenever I got scripts for shows in advance, I would go through those scripts quite meticulously and read all the stage directions and basically try to figure out if there was anything that I could do to color in my character a little bit more.
Yeah.
For the sake of the show, not just because, I was a wild egomaniac, which I quite obviously am.
Yeah.
But to make to serve the show better. So I enjoyed that, and nobody ever said, "Oh no, you can't put that line in." So I
Yeah.
was quite discreet about how I, deployed my imagination,
Yes.
and I really watched, these marvelously talented people, and I learned all kinds of tricks from them, and there were, and that would mean things like, oh, your character is on a roller coaster,
Yeah.
and you may be watching the animatics if they have any, or
Yeah.
you have to just imagine the loops of a roller coaster and kind of articulate that
Yeah.
or integrate that into your read. So
Mhm.
so there were sort of practical concerns as well,
Yeah.
but really, it meant that I had to continue to do a lot of research and development into different voices.
Yeah.
YouTube wasn't around at that point,
No, way
so I
before.
so
Way
I would have to
before.
go to the library, to the linguistics
Yeah.
department, and we take out cassettes and
Oh,
listen to things.
yeah.
But I think perhaps the greatest advantage that I have had is coming from a family where everyone manipulated the English language professionally.
Yeah.
My brother and sister were teaching English. My sister is a professor of English literature, holds a PhD.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
she teaches at UFT in Toronto,
Ooh,
and,
nice.
and my father was a criminal lawyer, and then
Oh, wow.
he went on and became Supreme Court judge. And both my parents had wonderful voices, and I say that without a
Yeah.
hint of bias. They just
Mhm.
sort of grew up in England at a particular time where
Mhm.
you really deployed your voice
Yeah.
in every sort of conceivable social setting, because certainly in England, you open your mouth and within 30
Yeah.
seconds, people have pegged where you come from
Mhm.
geographically. They also peg you where you fall on the sort of socioeconomic scale.
Yeah.
So everybody in my family was manipulating
Mhm.
English for their own evil ends.
Yeah.
Sometimes
That
loving.
is awesome. That is awesome. All right. Well, now, Mark, I want to start talking about your shows. So you did the voice of Thundercracker on Transformers Cybertron.
Yes, I did.
So
Yes, I
what
did.
was it like getting to play Thundercracker?
Thundercracker was great because I thought about my experiences in the South, and I spent a lot of time in Mississippi visiting friends in Georgia, and so I thought about the people that I came across. Thundercracker is really based upon the proprietor of a Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah.
You know Piggly Wiggly.
I don't know actually what that is.
Piggly Wiggly is an old franchise that they have in the South. It's like
Okay.
sort of like 7-Eleven
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever. So Thundercracker. I'm not going to do the Thundercracker voice, but you've heard it, and I'm sure
Yes, I've heard it because I've
everybody have
seen
heard it.
Transformers Cybertron before. I've seen it
So
before.
I enjoy those. I really enjoy doing those types of characters, and I guess that was just something they thought, yeah, sure, Thundercracker could be from
Yeah.
that part of the world.
Yeah.
So that was really how I
Hmm.
built Thundercracker.
Nice.
Mhm.
So what was it like being part of the Transformers legacy?
Well, that is a very august tradition, Giovanna. That is I'm very proud to hopefully hold my own in such a esteemed company.
Yeah.
It's a legacy.
It is.
It's a legacy project, and
Yeah.
to be involved in something like that, or to be. I mean, I've also done things like been the narrator in Tom and Jerry, and
Mhm.
I've been a Care Bear or the own one evil Care Bear,
Yes.
or uh, what other what other things like that. Well, being involved in My Little Pony too is like
Yeah.
they have I won't say mystique, but there's a kind of a mythology and legacy connected with these programs. So it's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Hmm.
Great to be on Transformers.
That's cool. Then the next show you did Grizzle on Care Bears, The Adventures of
Yes.
Care-a-Lot. So
Yeah.
what was it like getting the voice Grizzle, and what was it like being a villain in Care Bears?
Well, see, that was another wonderful opportunity for me because I got to sing. So
Yes.
I've been singing all my life, and I've been very fortunate to have been provided the opportunity to sing in character.
Yes.
I remember that session, how how much fun it was.
Hmm.
It was great because to be a Care Bear, there are certain expectations, but there weren't any guidelines around how a character like Grizzle was supposed to behave, particularly because he's
Hmm.
not a nice Care Bear.
Right.
You don't think of a Care Bear with anger management issues.
Yeah. Uh,
Oh, there we go.
yeah. What was it like working with the voice cast of Care Bears, The Adventures of Care-a-Lot?
Well, those are all like they were all and continue to be the fastest guns in the West. I mean,
Yeah.
people like Scott McNeil and
It was
Sam
awesome.
Vincent, and
Awesome.
I think Kathleen Barr was on that show. It was fantastic because our fraternity and sorority. I don't know
Yeah.
what is there a third category if you can't say fraternity and sorority. There's got to be something else.
Yeah.
My community,
Oh,
uh,
really nice.
my colleagues, my professional colleagues,
Hmm.
are all very very talented, and everybody brings something special to the
Yeah.
table. They all bring a very distinct. Each
Mhm.
person brings a very distinct skill set.
Pretty cool. And then you remained as Grizzle in the Care Bears The Adventures of Care-a-Lot, but you did the Oopsie Does It movie. So what was it like getting to record that movie for Care Bears as well?
Again, you think, what can I do to color in this character? I think, I played a lot of bad guys.
Yeah.
Bad guys are tremendous fun to play. And you may
Hmm.
ask yourself, why would he say that? Why
Yeah.
does and I think because when you have to be a kind of a four square hero and be that person who goes, the world will not stand for your evil ways, Dormammu.
Yeah.
It's pretty straightforward. Villains, on the other hand, can be ironic, and
Yes.
they get given a lot of the best comedic lines,
Hmm.
and to play these people as if they are not villainous, because no villain
Hmm.
believes they're a villain. They
Yeah.
they think the rest of the army is out of step with them, and they're the one person who has some insight as to how the world should actually be run, or whatever.
Hmm.
So it was great fun to expand on the Grizzle
Yeah.
character
Hmm.
in the context of a
Yeah.
feature film.
I would say Grizzle was a really cool villain actually in Care Bears. So
Well, you're very sweet to say that.
thank you. And then after that, you did Lego Ninjago's Masters of Spinjitzu, and you voiced Lord Garmadon.
Oh my God.
I have too many figures of Garmadon, yes. And you also,
Loving those Garmadons. Loving them.
yeah. And you also did Sensei Garmadon. You
Yes.
also did Misake, and you also did Dr. Julian. So what was it like playing all of those characters in Ninjago?
Well, Lord Garmadon, as you may already be familiar, uh, goes on a kind of an interesting arc because he's a triple dyed villain and then is
Mhm.
kind of rescued or rehabilitated. So um, it was a sort of tricky decision making process made between myself and our director James Corrigal
Yeah.
about where's Garmadon going to land up. If he's
Right.
not evil, then how can you still give him? How can you give Sensei Garmadon vestiges of
Yeah.
his past
Right.
evilness?
Hmm.
And so that was always sort of fun because as Sensei Garmadon, I didn't naturally get the ninjas jokes or anything. Like they went
Yeah.
right by him. They went right by me, or just to ignore it and be sort of doer, very
Yeah.
very serious
Mhm.
presence, and
Yeah.
which is played for laughs. So
Yes.
I really enjoyed it.
Mhm.
Every once in a while, though, I yearned to be back playing the super villainous Lord Garmadon because
Yeah.
I can go there. You know,
Yeah.
I've actually had to be reeled in by a couple of directors because
Yeah.
they'll say, Mark, how can we explain this to you?
Yeah.
You're an evil dragon on this show, and
Oh, I remember that.
you just
Mhm.
want to obtain like the magic key to the secret cave. You're
Yeah.
not really the dragon who takes kids on a journey into the dark night of the soul.
Yeah.
So, because otherwise, kids are watching and they go, mommy,
Whoa.
too scary. But
I want to turn this off.
right, which is
Yeah.
or
Or
well,
it's
but
like, or it's like those kids. They're like, "Mommy, this is too scary."
yeah. I made that mistake because I made that mistake myself because I sat my niece and nephew down to watch Snow White, the original
Oh
Snow
God,
White.
yeah.
Bad idea.
Oh yeah. My
Bad
mom never
idea.
allowed me to watch Disney movies
I
when
don't know.
I
It lasted about 5 minutes, and then I
Yeah,
didn't
my
subject them. I didn't
yeah.
subject them to the evil queen in Snow White.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is like
Very
very provocative stuff for children. Oh, okay. Uh,
okay.
got it. I should keep that in mind next time I go to work, which I did.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom never allowed me to watch Disney movies growing up. My mom never allowed me to. No.
Oh, well, what can you do?
Which actually, I got my mom into Lego Ninjago. I got her into Lego Ninjago I think like a few years ago. I got my mom into Ninjago. So me and my mom are currently watching it again.
Okay, so well, you've caught up on all those Disney movies now, though.
Kind of.
Would
Kind
you
of.
like to? What fascinates you as a follower and fan about what we do? What you know, and if you feel that you can speak on behalf of everybody else who's listening or watching,
Hmm.
what is it that makes you gravitate towards people like myself who do this?
Okay. I think I probably would say like maybe like if you're going into like watching Disney movies, maybe get Disney Plus. Maybe I would recommend that because that's one of the streaming platforms that you can get now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I would say probably like if like you want to start on a Pacific movie, like get started with that. So, yeah,
But
I'm
what
gonna
do you think is? But what I mean by that, Giovanna, is what is it that you find intriguing about the voice
watching.
acting
Oh.
fair
Oh,
from it?
I would say maybe, I think I would say maybe, getting into voice acting would be, pretty
Right.
cool. Like, find like a good, like, find like something that's really good. Like, maybe find somewhere that's like, pretty good. And then I would say maybe like, start learning impressions, you know? Like, I would say start like learning impressions. And then when you start doing that, then maybe I would say like find a good management, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Do
Uh,
you like read? Do you like reading? Do you read any novels or anything like that?
um, I do like to read, but I don't really read as much. I
Uh-huh.
don't really read as much. I'm currently right now reading Ninjago's Dark Island Trilogy, book two right now. I'm currently reading
Oh,
that right
okay.
now.
All right.
But it's very rarely when I read books, though. It's just kind of very rarely when I read books.
Okay. All right.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
All right, Mark. Well, I do have some questions for you. I typed all of these up on my own.
Okay.
What was the best part doing Transformers Cybertron?
Well, I think it's just to feel like you're participating in this legacy of anime, which is so rich in its own mythology. I must say I really enjoyed working on Transformers. But if I was to be completely honest with you, when I think about my endeavors in the anime
Yeah.
world,
Uh-huh.
the one character I had tremendous fun playing was Rowler Crusade
Yeah.
on. Have you ever seen any of those Gundam shows?
I don't really watch anime. I've never really seen anime, but some of my friends from I'm currently right now in college. I'm about to become a sophomore. I'm starting college again in a couple days.
Oh,
Um, a,
good.
a lot of my friends told me that I should start watching anime, but I don't really know if I want to watch anime.
It can be it can be really perplexing because you have to like do all this research in advance, and there's such
Yeah.
massive sprawling
Hmm.
story worlds
Yeah.
that it's kind of hard to grasp what's happening with this character and what's happening with this other character. I only mention Rao in passing
Yeah.
because I was able to sneak so much stuff
Hmm.
into the way that character was built. You
Yes.
know, Transformers are great, but Transformers at the end of the day is really about blowing up stuff. You
Yeah.
know, it's all about like how quickly and fighting.
Hmm.
Nothing, that's fine
Yeah.
within the context of animation, I should add.
Hmm.
But what I'm most interested in is how much character development can you get away with in
Yeah.
these shows. And this dovetails back into what I was saying earlier about like how much improvisation as a voice
Yes.
actor am I allowed to,
Hmm.
to get away with when I
Right.
go to the studio.
Yes.
So, Transformers, I could do the voice. It wasn't going to wreck my voice. It wasn't like some people, get stuck doing these novelty voices
Yeah.
that are really taxing,
Yes.
really, really, really taxing. And you do that for an hour and
Ugh.
it's exhausting.
Yeah.
So I always sort of, there have only been a few times when I've submitted an audition and it took a lot of effort to do that voice. Like
Wow.
it was painful after a
Hmm.
while.
Yeah.
And thank God I've only been cast several times when I was working in that fashion, because I always try to
Mhm.
construct a character voice that I'm happy living with, and I can stay in character for
Mhm.
3 or 4 hours at a time.
Yeah.
I'm not really answering your question properly, but I'm just sort of trying to paint a more kind of calm.
Okay. Pretty cool. What was it like working with Julian Michaels and Sam Vincent?
Well, they're immensely talented. Jillian, I don't get a chance to see as much as I'd like to.
Hmm.
Sam and I have hung out a lot. We've
Yes.
worked on kind of private projects together,
Hmm.
and he will ask me to come in and help him on something. And
Yeah.
he's definitely come in and helped me on different things that I was trying to get off the ground.
Yeah.
Uh, when you talk about someone like Sam,
Yes.
Sam is consummate
Hmm.
professional
Yeah.
who takes an almost scientific or
Hmm.
forensic approach to the
Hmm.
way that he creates the characters that he records.
Yeah.
And certainly when we're talking about Garmadon, both Jillian and Sam are really looking at you when you're in the studio. A lot of
Yes.
times it can be just like government script, I'm acting. So,
Hmm.
but when it's with Jillian or Sam, we look at what we're doing and then we look across
Hmm.
and deliver our lines so that we
Yeah.
just want it to seem real and oomphy and
Yeah.
as full of vitality. And we really want the audience to believe that we're having this back and forth dialogue and
Yeah.
interesting relationship. And of course,
Mhm.
Sam was my son on Ninjago, so
Yes, he
there's
was. He
that.
was Lloyd.
So there's that other kind of meta layer folded in on top of everything.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Thank you.
What?
Who did you audition for in Lego Ninjago?
Who did I audition? Out of
Audition.
everybody? Other characters?
Oh, who did you like when you like auditioned like for Ninjago? Like who did like maybe like what characters did you wanted to get when you auditioned for the show?
I was really only they only asked me to audition for Lord Gardon.
Oh, okay.
They only asked me to. I don't think I look at submissions and I have a very good sense of what I can pull off.
Yeah.
And again, I would say this to any aspiring voice person: you have to be very, very honest with yourself about what you think you can get away with doing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, that doesn't mean that you can't kind of make a bit of a stretch and do things that weren't associated with you.
Yeah.
But I do a lot of things that go, yes, I can capably inhabit that
Yes.
character.
Yeah.
You should
All
see the
right.
new character. I have a new character on a new secret show,
Uh-huh.
which is as unlike Lord Garmadon as you could possibly
Ooh.
imagine.
Ooh,
Oh
that's
wow.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. All right. Who is your favorite Transformers Cybertron Decepticon, but it can't be your character, so it can't be Thundercracker?
Oh, I wonder if it was Megatron.
Ooh, I love Megatron.
Probably Megatron.
Yeah, Megatron's
I
one of
think
my
I
favorites.
might have. I think I might have. I think I might have tried to read for Megatron. I think I probably did.
Oh, you did? Nice.
I think so. Yeah. So Megatron.
Nice. Favorite Lego Ninjago season?
Well, the last one that I did
Hmm.
was pretty. What's the one where I have this relationship? Oh my god, I have this relationship with my plant.
Oh, crystallized. Crystallized.
Christopher.
Crystallized. Yes.
Yes,
Oh, it's
yes,
crystallized. That was another really good one.
yeah. I mean, crystallized. Crystallized perhaps has one of the finest moments, if I may say so,
Yeah, that was really
between
cool.
myself and Sam as well.
Yeah.
And, and,
Yeah.
and there's this whole moment where I'm sort of practicing smiling,
Yeah.
and he's saying to me like, "That's not a smile."
Oh, yeah. I remember
and,
that.
and that was that was a wonderful moment because we were just trying to deadpan our way through that
Yeah.
scene, and I really enjoyed it, and it was so absurd, it was so funny, and but the challenge for me as an actor is to really underplay everything
Mhm.
and not
Yeah.
help that writing along, just keep it
Hmm.
very straight faced.
Yeah. Crystallized was a very good season. I really enjoyed Crystallized.
Thank you.
All right. Least favorite Ninjago season.
Listen, I don't think there's anybody who would ever admit to their worst season.
Okay.
I mean, we're all. I'm not going to say that actors are all selfish people, but
Yeah.
we all get those scripts as soon as they come in, and
Hmm.
we go like, "Whoa, what's this?" I mean, I only have so many lines in
Hmm.
this episode or whatever.
Yeah.
We care about visibility. So I
Hmm.
guess my least favorite Ninjago seasons are the one where I have the least presence.
Oh, what was it? I'm trying to think which was it position? Because I didn't.
Could be.
I think it's position, yeah. Because I didn't really. Because I think Sensei Garmadon only appeared in I think the last episode of the last episode of season 5. Yeah. So I think that was. So I
I
think
can understand. I can understand it too because Ninjago, when it's just about the ninjas
yeah.
doing their thing, is a
Mhm.
very different kind of show.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say that people have been very supportive of my presence in the
Hmm.
Ninjago world, and for that
Yeah.
I'm extremely grateful. But
Hmm.
I think also that Lord Garmadon or Sensei Garmadon casts
Hmm.
quite a long shadow
Yeah.
in the show. It's a very particular kind of a presence.
Yeah.
So I know that they have to deploy that character very carefully, and
Right.
I couldn't be in every episode.
Yeah. All
So,
right. Yeah. All right. Favorite Transformers Cybertron voice actor.
and I can't elect myself.
Oh, okay.
Can't
Okay.
I?
Okay. This question is for Sensei Garmadon.
Yes.
What was a day like when you trained the ninjas?
What was it? What was that like?
What was a day like when you trained the ninjas?
Probably very frustrating as Garmadon, because I just was constantly aware of how slow people were to
Hmm.
pick up on concepts, or you know, I wouldn't have been. I'm not the kind of person that you want in a junior high school,
Hmm.
on the junior high school faculty.
Yeah.
I don't think Garmadon would be able to get a job
Yeah.
junior high school faculty.
All right, cool. Funniest Ninjago voice actor.
I would have to say, I'm trying to remember. Please jog my memory.
Okay.
He's an English guy. He's
Hmm.
in London right now.
Okay.
He played Dareth.
Oh, ooh. I forgot his name. Oh yeah, the voice actor for Dareth was funny though. I really liked him.
So again, very very subtle performance. Not never designed to be a scene stealing performance, but very very funny and wonderful.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm so upset with myself too that I can't remember that guy's name, because he's so talented, and it was a
Yeah.
joy to be with him in the studio as he
Hmm.
executed Dareth's lines. I
Hmm.
really
All right.
enjoyed it.
All right,
It was
cool.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a chance. Everybody got the chance to be funny. It sounds like I'm being unfair to my castmates.
Okay.
But I
Uh,
got,
mhm. Funniest memory working on Ninjago.
I think it was. It can. The most extraordinary things can make an entire cast, fold over and try to cry, or
Hmm.
they try to, or laugh,
Yeah.
but they can't be heard. One
Okay.
of the funniest things, one of the most pleasurable experiences
Hmm.
a voice actor can have, is
Yeah.
if you have a chance to do a funny line and you execute it in such a way that you look around the room and
Hmm.
everybody is going, because they really want to bust a gut
Oh yeah.
with laughter, but they can't because the microphones are all on.
Oh yeah.
There is no excuse me, there was no greater accolade for a
Yeah.
voice actor
Hmm.
than to have that phenomenon happen in the room
Yeah.
when you just toss off a line.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah. Is there a Garmadon line or quote that you still remember by heart? And can you say it right now?
Oh God, I know everybody has a favorite one.
Mhm.
Garmadon is back, baby.
Yeah. Yes, that one was a really good one. That was a good one, yeah. All right. Um, funny memories working with Jillian Michaels and Sam Vincent.
Funny memories.
Yes. Working with Jillian and
Uh,
Sam.
well, I'm a bit of a I'm a bit mischief in the studio. In the studio, I think I might have tried tickling Jillian to try and get her to laugh or whatever, because she would
Oh
be,
my gosh.
uh, and Sam was very fond of throwing paper airplanes, paper
Oh.
clips. So we'll do that.
Mhm.
Very childish. We're ashamed
Oh,
to
that's
say
so
it.
funny. How did you do the voice of Misake in Lego Ninjago?
How did I do them?
Yeah, how did you do Misake?
You mean how did I arrive at that voice? How did I create it?
Yeah, how did you create I'm gonna just say how did you create the voice? Like how did you do it?
Uh, I was thinking about, I love watching Japanese films.
Yeah.
and I was thinking a lot about a famous actor called Toshiro Mifune.
Okay.
Toshiro Mifune, Mifune. If
All
you
right.
look him up, he was always like very grave, kind of samurai presence. You can see him in a lot of films by the
Mhm.
director Akira Kurosawa. So I
Okay.
really based the sake on Toshiro Mifune.
All right, cool. What was your reaction when they told you when Garmadon was going from evil to nice?
I felt like I felt like some of my weaponry was being snatched away from me, Giovanna. I didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like very ambivalent about that, but I thought, okay, no, well then I can play him and he'll be very stoic,
Yeah.
very very stoic. But
Mhm.
but left to my own devices, I like to be allowed to fly completely off the handle and be
Yes. Crazy.
crazy. So you had to rein all that in. I had to be quite contained.
Yeah. When you guys recorded Ninjago, where did the voice actors stood where?
Where do they stand?
Yeah, where did all of you guys stand where in like when you guys
Oh,
recorded
we are
Ninjago
in a
with your
big
cast?
we're in a big semicircle.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, or actually, no, that's not entirely true. We're like a horseshoe shape
Yeah.
U. So I would be at the end of the U. Then
Yes.
Jillian was standing next to me.
Mm-hmm.
Then Sam was on the other side of Jillian.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Adam was across the room on the opposite side.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, where's where was Brent? Brent was opposite me.
Yeah.
I do remember that. And then sort of at the bottom of the U
Mm-hmm.
was every once in a while we would have like a guest come in to
Okay.
do a very special voice or a type of character.
Yeah.
So those people usually were at the bottom of the U because we were
Okay.
going as if you didn't know what a U looked like.
Cool. Yeah, Brent's amazing. He's an amazing guy. Brent's
Yeah,
awesome. I've actually got to meet
lovely man.
Yeah, I actually got to meet Brent Miller. I go to a life skills college and we have our own podcast.
Yeah.
And we did a Lego episode and I actually got in contact with Brent. Like I emailed him and we did the episode together. So it was actually really cool
Oh,
interviewing.
that's very kind of him to do that.
Yeah, it was really cool. Okay. If Lord Garmadon had his own spin-off series, what would it be about?
That's a good point. Well, I think that I need a good quest, first
Hmm.
of all.
Yeah.
Like I need to be looking for something,
Hmm.
and perhaps it would be the way for me to be completely cured of my venomous attack.
Yeah.
Uh, and I think I should go on a journey through distant lands and perhaps um, I think I should be the sort of character who hooks up with people who were once his enemies or foes, and
Mhm.
then we find a sort of kindredness
Yeah.
and overcome our disagreements and obstacles and become friends. And in the
Nice.
process, they learn something about themselves, and I learn something about myself.
Cool.
So all throughout the season, I'm becoming kinder and more compassionate, and not such a bad guy. I think.
Nice. Nice. All right. What's the most fun blooper or mistake that happened while recording Ninjago?
Have you got a couple of hours?
Okay.
Uh, there have been so many. There have been so many crazy things. I mean, apart from technical snafus, like if a microphone falls off or something
Oh,
like that.
oh.
Well, it will happen. It's going to
Hmm.
happen, and
Yeah.
I think did someone fall out of character or to be completely honest with you, it's
Hmm.
very very hard to sort of give you an inventory of everything because
Yeah.
those dozens of things
Mm-hmm.
happen over the course of a 4 hour recording session. And it
Yeah.
really, really reflects on the improvisatory,
Mm-hmm.
improvisational genius of the
Yeah.
people I get to work with.
I do have like two funny memories watching Ninjago though that were kind of bloopers. One I remember, now this was when Masters of the Mountain happened. Um, and it was the scene with the ninjas and Lloyd was talking, and then all of a sudden Kai just like goes down these stairs, and then Lloyd just looks at Kai and he goes, "Are you okay, buddy?" That one was another funny
Yeah,
one. And then another one I
that
remember,
was
this is
funny.
when you guys filmed the behind the scenes for season 2 of Ninjago. And this was when Brent was recording one of the scenes for Zane. And he was like, I got us into this mess and I know how to get us out. And he had to do like a couple takes. And until the people were like, okay, that's a good one. And then Brent just goes, don't put these 20 takes in the DVD. That one was funny. Yeah, don't put the 20 takes in the DVD. That one was funny. All right. What do you miss about Lego Ninjago?
What do I miss about it?
Yes.
Uh, its wry sense of humor.
Yeah.
I think that I tell you what, I was very upset
Hmm.
when they decided to make a feature film out of Ninjago,
Yeah.
and there was no consideration shown towards the people who invested a lot of love and
Yeah.
sweat
Yeah.
into making those characters come alive.
Hmm.
So I was upset about that, and I feel like if the powers that be had
Hmm.
given us the opportunity
Yeah.
to incarnate those characters for the feature film, the
Hmm.
film probably would have done much better
Okay.
than it did.
Yeah.
So that was a missed opportunity, and I if that trickles back to the
Hmm.
big wigs,
Yeah.
then good. And I hope they learn from this example.
Okay. Cool. What do you like to do? What do you like to do during, wait, what do you like to do during your spare time? There we go.
Oh, during my spare time,
Yes.
avid yoga practitioner,
Hmm.
25 years.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yes.
I myself come from a film family,
Oh, nice.
and I try to develop different ideas for series, for episodic series.
Yeah.
Some of them are documentary, but there's
Hmm.
one that's an animated show, which I'm sort of in the process of developing right now.
Pretty cool.
I've also started a an AI voice agency called
Oh,
Viva.
nice.
Yeah. So our ambition for our company VivaVox
Okay.
is to have a pool of extremely talented people.
Nice.
Then this would be to have ethically sourced voices for the video games industry. So we're just trying to, we anticipate a particular type of future for
Hmm.
voice actors,
Yeah.
one that includes AI, and
Hmm.
we're just trying to get ahead of it so that
Nice.
we come to terms with this emerging technology and have some ownership over our what they would like to refer to as our biometric
Yeah.
intellectual property.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
That's
I've been
pretty
working a
cool.
lot on that. Well, I have two partners, and I do that, and we're sort of in the process of having some meetings with our federal government here in
Mhm.
Canada to
Yeah.
discuss the wider ramifications for this company.
Nice. Pretty cool. Okay. Do you prefer Lord Garmadon or Sensei Garmadon?
Lord Gardon, absolutely.
Nice. All right. Well, Mark, I do have some coloring pages I did for you. And like I said, also like I showed you earlier, I have these two minifigures of Garmadon.
So cool.
And no, I did not get these in 2011 because I didn't know Ninjago back then. I
Yeah.
got these. I think I got this one I got at a Lego store, not like at a Lego store somewhere in California. And then I also got this one somewhere in California as well. Well, I didn't buy it. My twin sister.
Where are you right now, if I may?
I'm in the Bay Area. I'm in Bay Area.
Okay.
In Northern California.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got this for my for Christmas last year from my twin sister's boyfriend, who gave it to me for Christmas.
Well, maybe maybe you would like me to send you a Garmadon picture.
That would be cool. That would be really cool.
Okay. I'll do that.
Cool.
I have to make a phone call to France in a bit. I might
Okay.
have to bounce.
I will make this very quick. So I have this coloring page.
Oh, that is so cool. Can you scan that and can you scan that and send me a copy? I'd love that.
Yeah, when I send you because I'm gonna send you a thank you card. I'm gonna send you a thank you card. When I send you that thank you card, I could send the coloring pages with you.
Okay.
And then I have this one.
What?
I have this one. Sensei Garmadon.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Thank you.
Like that too.
Well, everyone, that concludes today's interview with Mrmarkoliver, the voice of Garmadon. Mark, where can they follow you on social media?
You can follow me on Facebook. I'm also on Instagram. I'll probably schedule another signing of merchandise.
Ooh.
And hopefully be able to answer your sweeping and provocative questions.
Cool.
I love talking about this wonderful craft and endeavor of voiceover.
Yeah.
And I'm also interested to hear what you, the fans, have to say about charting a future for animated stories.
Cool.
Like to tell.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, everyone, this concludes today's interview with Mrmarkoliver. Mark, thank you so much for coming on with me today.
It was my pleasure.
Well, everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed today's interview. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications so you know when I post, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Yeah, smash that like button.
Yeah. Thanks for watching this video from Giovanna's interview. Please make sure you like the video, comment on the video, and make sure you subscribe and turn on your post notifications. Bye, everybody.